Today we'll talk about the powerful law of attraction technique, visualization. So first, we need to know what is visualization. The technique used to win the game, get rich, and fight illness, visualization. Visualization is a cognitive tool accessing imagination to realize all aspects of an object, action or outcome. This may include recreating a mental sensory experience of sound, sight, smell, taste, and touch. In psychological practice, visualization is often used to mentally rehearse an action or bring a patient to a state of relaxation. Dr. Catherine Masulek, a DC area psychotherapist, uses visualization in her clinical practice. She quotes Rosabeth Moss-Kanter to illustrate the power of the technique. A vision is not just a picture of what could be, it is an appeal to our better selves, a call to become something more. She explains that visualization is a means of control in an uncontrollable situation. As a supplement to mental visualization, concrete expressions of visualization, such as vision boards that incorporate pictures cut from magazines, phrases, and drawings often in a collage format, and small objects, such as a trinket help symbolize the vision. In 1987, when Jim Carrey was only a struggling comic, he visualized a successful and lucrative career. To make his vision concrete, he wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, dated for Thanksgiving of 1995, which he placed in his wallet. By 1995, Carrey was already an established comedic actor commanding far more than $10 million per picture. Dr. Masulek further elaborates on the power of visualization and the benefit of concrete objects to represent them. With a patient experiencing depression with suicidal ideation, Dr. Masulek created a treatment plan including setting future positive goals. Although he had initial difficulty imagining purchasing a house, getting married, and starting a family, with the help of pictures from magazines, Dr. Masulek's patient could literally hold onto his dream. He carried these images of a woman, a home, and children in his wallet. During times he felt down, he would take the pictures out of his wallet as a concrete reminder of what he wanted for his future. For patients battling anxiety, Dr. Masulek uses visualization to create mental vacations. This technique involves imagining a place that is calm and comforting. With one patient who suffered from severe anxiety, using pure visualization to imagine a serene vacation spot was almost impossible. With the aid of a concrete visual, a picture of the spot depicted on poster board, the image calmed the patient when she was feeling anxious. Dr. Masulek states that visualization is not only used to cope with psychological diagnoses such as anxiety and depression, but it can be used in our everyday lives. She goes on to explain various uses of visualization, such as using imagery before personal or professional interaction when one can imagine successfully giving a presentation or taking an exam. When involved in sports, one can mentally practice before a game, imagining catching a football or making a goal. When preparing for a difficult medical procedure, one can visualize the result of a successful outcome. Using concrete objects can increase visualization effectiveness. She suggests using a vision board with motivating pictures of healthy foods, people working out, and inspirational statements for weight loss. When trying to decrease negative thoughts, she suggests writing the thoughts or finding images of the thoughts, and placing the items in a box in order to contain them. Whether in therapy or in your everyday life, using visualization is an important tool to improve all areas. In addition to using mental rehearsals, vision boards, and representative objects, this would not be the psychology of dress without the mention of using the contents of the wardrobe. As both a psychologist and fashion advisor, I have used clothing as an integral part of the visualization process. Whether with an employee striving for a promotion who I advise to dress the part, or a worn-out mom experiencing depression who I suggest taking me time to wear something that makes her feel fabulous, altering the external can facilitate internal change. Mandy Leto, Ph.D., owner of Bravura Coaching and Image, uses visualization with clients to allow her client's subconscious to work freely, without inhibitions, about how he or she might look or behave in a certain situation, be it a date or a job interview. Dr. Leto believes clothing is a critical part of visualization. In order to refine the client's best look, Leto asks them to visualize a situation where they feel most confident. She digs further, querying about their feelings, postures, facial expression, and ensemble in this imagined scenario. When refining the visualization, Leto asks her clients to consider various aspects of dress. I ask them what they are wearing when they feel at their best. What shape is it? What color? Is it structured or loose? Detailed or simple and clean-lined? The process simultaneously allows me, as the image advisor, to understand what shapes, styles and colors resonate with that person. Dr. Leto uses this process to best advise how a client can align their personality with their wardrobe. She believes that clothes provide tangible visions of possible selves, more confident, creative, expressive selves. For example, if a woman is trying to build confidence during substantial weight loss, Dr. Leto may have her use a garment, such as hanging a favorite dress in a visible location, or tailoring a beloved garment to fit her new shape, for motivation. Once Dr. Leto and her client have visualized the look, the actualization is secondary. This may include buying new clothing or repurposing the old through alterations and accessorizing. The advantage of using existing pieces is that clients already have an existing, and thus comfortable, relationship with their clothes, so visualization with them is safer and much less expensive. When considering clothing as an aid for visualization, Dr. Leto states it's about building in new ideas about the self, and using existing garments, alongside new ones, to redraw the lines of their sartorial comfort zones. With goal realization, visualization is rarely a complete reinvention of self. Visualization is about expanding, altering and tweaking existing ways of being, and clothes can be a meaningful vehicle to express those changes. Leto's tips: create a mood board with colors, textures and shapes that excite you. Keep something visual close by, such as images of people succeeding in areas relating to your goal, or a beloved dress on the back of a door. Acknowledge your goal milestones regularly by treating yourself, even with small rewards. For example, if you are on a weight loss program, treat yourself to a new garment at the end of each month when you stay on track. Keep a picture of the garment until you are able to purchase it. Create a new habit by linking the desired change, your goal, to something already in your routine, a trigger that will remind you to do it. If your goal is to increase your workplace confidence, tweak your existing routine of daily dress. Try using small wardrobe changes, perhaps a new tie color or an accessory, to incrementally change your work wardrobe. Note how you feel. Visualize yourself achieving what you're aspiring for. Visualize each detail, mentally bookmark it, and note how you look, feel, dress, move, sound. Revisit your visualization often. Begin integrating the relevant garments or colors into your repertoire to support that vision. Whether using imagery, vision boards, small objects, or wardrobe changes, visualization is a powerful tool for goal achievement. The process primes the brain to look for cues in the environment that connect to the vision, such as a contact person, website, television show, or ad. These connections move the person to action, such as making a phone call, posting a comment, going for the audition, or creating a web page. If you have something you desire, use the power of the mind to facilitate the realization. Recall the story of the man who prays and prays to win the lottery. After years pass without a lottery win, the man confronts God and asks why he has not won. God says, "You never bought a ticket." Once you have a clear conceptualization of what you want, act on it. In a year's time, do not be shocked that you have accomplished what was once only a dream. I would like to introduce to you 4 powerful visualization techniques. It's no secret that visualization can be a powerful tool. Everyone has experienced some kind of visualization in their lives. Professional athletes are known for using visualization to get in the zone before a game. Basically, they are trying to see the action before it happens so they will be better prepared and confident once out on the field. In much the same way, visualization can be useful to you in your daily life by preparing you for a variety of upcoming situations. The following 4 techniques are proven to be effective in promoting successful visualization. Treasure map technique. This is a visualization technique that uses a physical component as well as the obvious mental component. To try this technique, you first need to think of something you would like to visualize, for example, getting a top score on an upcoming exam. Start by drawing physical representations of all of the factors involved. You can draw yourself, a book to represent study, and maybe a building to represent the school. Make the drawings as detailed as possible. The important factor isn't the drawings themselves, but what you are picturing as you draw them. Your mind will be visualizing the road to success the whole time you are drawing out your map. Be patient with this technique, as it will take time to become absorbed into the exercise. It will help to be in a quiet place, and turn off any distractions like a television or radio. Receptive visualization. Think of this technique as watching a movie in your head, only you control the scenes. This is a more passive approach than the previous one, but can be just as effective. Again, it helps to be in a quiet place with no outside distractions. Lie back, close your eyes, and try to picture vividly the scene you want to visualize. After you get a clear image in your head, start to add people and noises to the movie. Slowly build the image until you have a whole picture of the scene and can really feel yourself being involved in the action. Altered memory visualization. This technique is focused on changing past memories to have a more positive outcome. This is especially useful for resolving memories that involved anger or resentment. Replay the scene in your mind, only replace the angry responses with more calm and controlled ones. It will take time to recreate the scene, but commit to doing this several times over. After a while, your brain will only remember the scene playing out as you have recreated it, and the uncomfortable memories of the actual event will fade away. Meditate. Using meditation is a great form of passive visualization that can have powerful results. As opposed to the other techniques, visualization through meditation is more of a byproduct than the main focus. When you start meditating on a regular basis, you gain access to your inner self more than you have ever before. From that inner place is where you can start to experience strong visualizations. To start, make a plan of setting aside time each day to meditate. You will get better and better at your meditation as you gain experience, so don't be discouraged if you don't have strong visualizations right away. The idea with meditating is to completely empty the brain and allow it to go wherever it wants. You are not actively forcing any thoughts or images into your head. Start by focusing on breathing, and let your mind do whatever it wants to do naturally. With this technique, you will start to have strong visualizations just by letting go and allowing your brain to put on the show. These visualizations are a great insight into your mind because they are not constructed manually, rather they just occur on their own merit.